Proverbs 25:25.
Like cold water to a rainy soul. So is good news for him just to live. Good news and it's bad news. Right? I was sharing you were first. Walk the good news, walk the bad news. Then around news, then around walk the bad news. More bad news. Going to shout out loud the good news. I said Jesus Christ. Separate and a man my life. It's a good news talk show. Be your heart to my shine. What a do? Get off fade back.
Get on fade to black. Recognize that, how can I say it? The same muscles that she used to push the baby out is the same muscles that she used to make a bowel movement. Okay? So she gonna be pushing and some stuff gonna be coming out. So don't let that scare you. All the doctor's gonna do is scoop it up and put it to the side and they're gonna be like, all right, ready, hike, ready, go. So then, that's it. And then you go ahead and say push and push with the baby. Make sure that the water get broken. Make sure the water get broken. And make sure that the doctor checked her for the proper dilation. You need to do all your research and find out what that is. I don't got time to explain it, but please do that. Listen, when that baby came out, man, I'm telling you, even my first, both of them, I was crying more than the babies was. They pulled the baby out, the baby stopped crying. They looking at me like, what's wrong with you? Why are you crying? You know what I'm saying? I was just so excited. It's an overwhelming feeling when that baby gets born and then you look and then you see like that the baby looks like you. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, God made us in his image. So it's like when we come to him and he looks at us, he like, man, you made in my image. It's just a beautiful feeling. So when we see a child and it's after our likeness, man, it's just, it just brings a whole nother revelation on, what it means for God to be our Father and us to be made in his image as well as our children. We get a small feel of what it feels like, what God feel like, having something made in your image and in your likeness. But anyway, so once that baby get born, kiss your wife, say you did a good job, and then you walk over to the other table where they got the baby, because if you happen to stay over there with your wife, she's getting ready to give birth to something else that you don't want to see. It's something called the placenta. Stay away from the placenta. The birth, the afterbirth, the birth, birth. You want to go over there with your child, make sure they weigh the baby right and wash the baby up, because while they giving birth to that placenta, boy, man, they're going to be flipping it up like piece of dough and everything, looking it out, checking it out, inspecting it. You want to stay away from the placenta. All right, so now, time for the tip for after the birth, okay? Oh, yeah, I forgot to add something before the birth. Make sure y'all talk about medications, because they got different things called like epidurals or, I don't know, some other kind of stuff that they can put in the IV. So it's a lot of different pain medications that y'all want to talk about and have a game plan going in before you get there. Because what's going to happen is sometimes these doctors and these hospitals, they get paid extra money for epidurals, a certain process. So they're going to be kind of pushing it on you like, hey, you want an epidural? You want this and that? Make sure you do your research and find out the benefits and as well as the side effects for the epidural. So that's something y'all want to know before y'all go in there. All right, back to the after the birth. Afterbirth. B-I-R-T. I'm too silly. All right. Now it's time to take the baby home. Make sure that the baby got some nice clothes that fit her or him to take the picture. You don't want the clothes being too big, when they take the picture. So take the picture. And when you get home, this is where you really going to have to step up your game, man. Sometimes your wife may be sleepy, and you're going to have to take care of the baby. You're going to have to clean the baby, change her. You're going to have to wash the baby hair, shampoo. There's going to be a lot of things that you need to do, and you need to know how to do all that stuff. You need to be able to flip that baby and do everything that the wife can do, if not better. But you definitely got to do it. So it's a book. It's a CD. It's a book that I'm recommending you called The Happiest Baby on the Block. And it's a doctor who gives like different tips on how to quiet a baby. And it's like shushing, swaddling, sucking, swinging, shaking. It's a lot of different, all these different S's, you know, to make sure that the baby is okay. So you definitely want to get your swaddling game on. Your swaddling game on. You know, that swaddle when you put the baby up. Because what happened is the first 3 months of the baby being born is actually the fourth trimester. You know, so the baby still think that it's inside of its mother. So when you wrap the baby up and give it real tight, you know, so the baby kind of feel like it's at home. So you want to make sure you know how to wrap it. It's a proper way. It's something called doo-doo. It's down, up, down, up. D-U, D-U. Doo-doo. Anyway, or you can go to the store and they got a swaddling kit where it's already made up. You don't even have to use a blanket and fold it. You just wrap it up, got a little Velcro on that boy, strap that baby on in. When you get that baby home, that baby is going to sleep when it won't, and it's going to stay up when it won't. So my advice to you would be sleep when the baby sleep. When that baby go to sleep, you go to sleep. I don't care if it's 1 in the afternoon. Go to sleep. Because at 1 in the morning, baby is going to be up and ready to party. So you're going to have to get up and dance. So my advice to you is to sleep when the baby sleep. Also, you want to get a list of people. Hopefully you got some friends or some church members that you can kind of talk to. See if they can provide you with food for about a week, maybe 2 weeks. Man, you might want to get somebody to go grocery shopping. You know, some people to come over and spend time with you. So kind of schedule that in. So when, you know, have people agree on it. So when the baby gets born, all you gotta do is say, okay, you got Monday, you got Wednesday, you got such and such. You know, so that's a good thing to have. A lot of times the grandmother would come and, you know, take care of the kids while the mother is, you know, get some sleep, or she would come and clean up. But nowadays our grandma is so, you know, hot mama-ish. You know, they out doing their career thing and stuff. Man, we ain't got no stay-at-home grandma. Our grandma like 15 years older than us, so you know what I'm saying? They having babies themselves. Anyway, let me stop, man. Make sure you make a list of everything that you need, because you're going to get a ton of people that's going to call you and be like, hey, do you need anything? Say yeah. And then name everything that's on the list and say, what can you help me out with? You know, if they need to run to the store, they need to go, you know, excuse me, if they need to go pay a bill for you or something, I mean, whatever you got on that list, it's a good thing for them to have. A good thing for you to have, because everybody want to say, "Oh, the baby's so cute," but when you need help, don't try to make it seem like you got it all together. They're there to help you. So you know, give them something to help you with. The last tip that I want to give to you, man, your wife is going to send you to the store to get some unheard of things, and you need to take a trip to the drugstore and just get familiar with all of the things that you know, people who have babies normally get. So my advice to you would be get the list and take it to the pharmacist and just play the dumb I'm a new dad role. You know, like, I don't know what Dermaplast is. I don't know what Tux is. Or are these beverages? I mean, what is going on? You know what it is that you're going. So when you start going, you would know where things are. You'll be the man. You'll be able to point other people out to it. So physicians, you know, the pharmacy people, they love to help out clueless dads that's trying to help their kids. So, you know, go there, learn different products, you know, and I think it'll be a good, joyful experience. So that's it. I know I can go on and on and on about different tips, but some of the things that you're going to learn, you just got to learn, you know. So feel free to contact me, leave messages, leave notes. But if you're getting ready to have a baby, I want you to be ready. That's it. Good News Talk Show, wrapping up. Appreciate y'all time. I love y'all. And if you're getting ready to have a baby, this is for you. And if you know anybody that's getting ready to have a baby, forward them this link. Good News Talk Show. www.youtube.com/Good News Talk Show. Love y'all. Grace and peace. We out. Ghetto, fade to black, like my boy Yoshua said.